Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's Belly here. In today's tutorial, I created this makeup look for you guys. So if you want to see how I achieved it, then just keep on watching. And if you want to be entered in this month's giveaway, make sure that you enter before the month ends so that you can have a chance to win. So first you have to just give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed to our channel. Hit that bell button so you turn your post notifications on and never miss a video. And then make sure that you are located in the US and then comment done down below. And unfortunately our giveaways are US only, so just a heads up on that. But jumping straight into the tutorial, the first thing that I did was I grabbed my Too Faced Born This Way concealer and just used it as a primer. So I just applied it all over my eyelid and then blended it out with a damp beauty sponge and then set that in place with some translucent powder. The eyeshadow palette that I went in with is the Alyssa Edwards Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. I honestly really love this palette. I like the different types of shades. I like how there's brights and there's neutrals, so you can just do whatever type of look you're in the mood for. But the first shade that I picked up was the shade Brick Road, which is the matte yellow shade. So I just put that in my crease, going in back and forth motions. And then I grabbed the shade Unicorn Tribe, which is a purplish shade, and I grabbed that with a defined angled brush, and I just put that a little bit above my actual crease and flicked it out in the outer corner just to give it a winged effect. And then I went back into the yellow shade and I mixed it a little bit with the purple shade that we just used, just to blend out that line, because I do want there to be definition, but I want it to be blended at the same time. So I just went over that line, going in back and forth motions just to really buff it out and make sure that there are no harsh edges. And then I went into the shade Beast, which is this matte black eyeshadow with a defined angled brush once again. And I pretty much just went over where we applied the purple shade, and I just wanted to add more definition in the crease just to add some more dimension. And then I went back into that Unicorn Tribe shade once again just to buff everything out to make sure that everything is nice and blended. And then going back into Unicorn Tribe, I grabbed a flatter shader brush and I just started to put that on the outer portion of the lid, fading it inwards, because I do want to add depth into the outer corner. So I don't want to clean up the lid with concealer first, because that's going to add more lightness when I want to add more depth before adding lightness, if that makes sense. So then I went back into that matte black shade and I just feathered it on the very outer part of the wing. And then I went back into the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and then I cleaned up the inner part of the lid. And then I grabbed the shade Headliner, which is this matte white eyeshadow, and I just set all over the lid so that the concealer will not crease or come up at all into the crease. And then I went in with my ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow in the shade Cursed, and this is from the Villains collection with Disney, and it's a gold shade. And this formula is really cool because it's an eyeshadow, but it's wet and really pigmented at the same time. I've actually never come across a formula like this. I almost want to say that it's like wetting your brush with some Fix Plus and then dipping into the eyeshadow, but without having to do that, if that makes sense. It's just naturally right off the bat super pigmented and it just glides right onto the eye. So I just applied that to the center part of where the light meets the dark on the eyeshadow. And then for lashes, I went in with my Sofie Bella lashes in the style Barbados. These are super dramatic lashes, but I feel like they complement any look and they just really frame the eye really nicely. So then I went into that yellow brick road shade once again, and I just buffed that all over my lower lashes. And I pretty much put all the same shades that we put in our upper crease on my lower lashes. So then I went in with the black eyeshadow, going in back and forth motions, and then I dipped into that purple shade and that yellow shade once again just to really buff out the lower lashes and to make the eye look a lot more blended and seamless. And I feel like it really brought the eye look together. And then the last thing that I did was I applied some lower lash mascara, and then this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye!